She was a showgirl, but that was 30 years ago when they used to have a show. Now it's a disco, but not for Lola. Still in that dress she used to wear, faded feathers in her hair. Good evening, and welcome to highlights of this, the fourth day of the fifth Garden Test match. A day for the Garden Furniture to look to bat. Need to bat all day really and take us into tomorrow, but be interesting to see what happens today, won't it? So Brian Shakespeare all ready to voice this one up for you, and enjoy these highlights, everybody, and cheers.
It's a little known fact that Roy toured with Manilow in the 70s. Anyway, the day started with the Night Watchman going swing ball, bowled, a terrible start for the Garden Furniture. And then out there in the middle, it was the medium-sized Garden Bench that batted okay, but then he was bowled as well. Medium-sized Garden Bench going for 55. Large Garden Bench didn't last much longer. He was then bowled as well, and it was looking like the second innings could be starting sometime after lunch. And then the Kid Scooter was bowled. We're getting a bit of a theme here, really, aren't we? And then it was the random plastic box with the hose nozzle in it. Caught behind, just chipping up a catch. All out in their first innings, the Garden Furniture forced to follow on. And a terrible start for them in their second innings when the medium-sized Garden Bench bowled. Then Little Garden Bench bowled. It was that a comfy garden chair that came out. Little bit of chatter out there about his cushions and whether he was going to lend them to his brother, the not very comfy garden chair. But the Garden Furniture at this point in tatters, in absolute tatters, and that got no better when comfy garden chair was bowled. Then it was the random plastic box with the garden hose in, stumped down the leg side, just crept out of his crease. Good bit of work behind the stumps there. And Flymo came out. And at this point, the Garden Furniture in the pavilion must have been thinking, the series is over. It's done. It's dusted. Certainly was, because then bowled the Flymo. So all sorts of trouble now. Large Garden Bench caught behind. Little outside edge. Very well taken behind the stumps, I have to say, by that man. And then it was the garden table with the pot plant and the random watering can. Caught behind, and the inevitable was coming towards us very quickly when random plastic box with the hose nozzle was caught behind, and then not very comfy garden chair bowled, and the final wicket to go, the Kid Scooter middle stump knocked, well, not knocked out of the ground, but knocked back, and that was victory by an innings and a series win, 2 tests to 1. But great camaraderie between both sides. And what a series it's been, everybody. What a series it's been. Do hope you've enjoyed it. And the excellent news, of course, is that we'll be back next week with the one-day series. Very much looking forward to that. That should be an absolute belter. But victory by an innings, and it means the series is won 2-1.